Hey guys, and welcome to episode 85 or 84, I'm not sure, of the Football Manager Leicester career. I almost said Southampton then, and as you can see by the league table, we sit in 16th. Not the best off screen, but of course, two huge results, and I mean huge, and then two disappointments, so let's show you the mixed bag. And when I say mixed bag, it's probably the biggest one I've ever seen, and I have to reinforce it, because the first game was to bottom of the league Newcastle, and we lost 2-0. Oscar Bobber's old player at Southampton scoring his first Southampton, or Newcastle goal should I say, with Filip Stuparovic scoring I think his first Newcastle goal as well from his transfer from Watford, so that was a big shame. But then we moved on to top of the group Sevilla after a disappointing game against Mechelen. Yes, we won, granted, but still, it was very disappointing to only win by 1 goal. We won by 2 against Sevilla at home. John Jules with a penalty, and then Davinson Sanchez with a volley at the edge of the box to make it 2-0. Then we moved on to Leeds and lost 2-0. Another disappointing one with Ronald Veerman and Ismail Assar scoring both mistakes from our defence, so that was really sloppy. Kane Ramsey, actually, the new right back we brought in for almost 30 million, so that's a shame. But then we moved on to top of the league, Manchester City. We were 2-0 down within 5 minutes with Nacio Navarre and Laurentino Martinez scoring, but then the old boy from them, Eric Garcia, scoring at CDM in his new formation. Then Lewis Dobbin and Tyrese John Jules to win us the game. It was so satisfying. Kinda wish I would have recorded it now because we actually go into 3 different competitions again today, like the last episode. Victoria Pleasant first in the Europa League, followed up by Brighton at home. We're actually sitting in 3rd, so they are a decent team not to be underestimated, but we've already beaten them as well on penalties this season. Then Manchester City away to win the episode off in the Carabao Cup. Oh, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult, these couple of run-ins. And also, we have a huge blow to the team that I must show you right now. If I go to tactics, it's going to be bittersweet. I think, hopefully, it takes our, what do you call it? Our, what is it, Club Vision? Yeah, Club Vision down, because I don't think we're going to reach his aims with this guy out for 3 to 6 months it is. Jude Bellingham, the 4-star as best midfielder by a long shot, is injured for most of the season, which is a real blow. However, he's been injured since the first game at Newcastle, even before that, so we actually have had that Sevilla win and the Manchester City win without him, so that gives me faith going into Victoria Pleasant that we can pick up all 3 points in our group. And here we go. I've gone with this team. It's a bit of a risk with Pages up front with his own really bad form at the moment, but we've got Delagdo back in the net, giving him the benefit of the doubt for probably the last time because I'm losing my patience with him. Ramsey, Sanchez, Morato and Alaba at the back. Morato's coming in and actually being quite solid, with Garcia, who was there, moving forward into CDM. He's been extraordinary there and he can't really play it, with Bogus and Pert Harris in the midfield, John Jules and Dobbin on either wing, and Pages up front as a complete forward. And Victoria Pleasant's team, another no-face team, but I think these will be better than Mechelen. I've heard of these before, although I haven't heard good things. Should be winning this fairly comfortably if we want to finish top of the group where we are at the minute, because if we could finish above Sevilla, we'd have such a good draw going into the next one, I think. And Gracia running onto it in the first highlight in the first minute. Don't let them score. Pages with a good tackle. Goes back to Ledgecast though, who gives it to Shmegjack, who puts it back to Lechjaks. I think it's going to be a hard team to pronounce this one. Pages runs at him, but he's got it over to Fort. We need to win the header. Kane Ramsey does. Tyrese John Jules in the middle to Matt Bogus. Now Pert Harris in the middle. Gives it to Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia to come forward. Keeps on going. Gives it to Ramsey. Now John Jules. They can form a partnership down this right-hand side. If he can get it again. Here's Ramsey. Can he swing a ball into the box? Pert Harris arriving, and it's over the bar. Good move from us there. And I am unbalanced. I might actually go positive now because I'm going to start doing that. Staying unbalanced and then going on whatever the game looks like it's shaping out to be. So if we have more possession, I'll go positive. If we have less, I'll go cautious. Because I think at Leicester, I want to try and put myself on teams more than sitting back, because that's what the board want. However, I have gone positive. We've had 62% possession, 7 shots to 0, and we still haven't got a goal to show for it. Sevilla 2-0 up at Mechelen, which is not good. 3 actually after Munir scores. I'm going to say it was disappointing. Aggressive. I am not happy, and I think I've got to take Pages off at half time. It's just not not fitting into the team at all. Going to take him off for Lee Butler, who is a highly rated player here. Hopefully he can get a goal. And Alaba with a free kick. David Alaba, can we get a goal here? Renato Sanchez, or Davinson, why have I called him Renato? Gets his 3rd of the season. This guy was a super signing. Yes, we may have conceded a lot, but he's the reason we're scoring a lot as well. 3 goals from the centre-back, 2 being a volley, and that is his first header, I think, and a good one into the back of the net. And I guess it makes sense that his defence is the best when they've only had 1 shot and it's off target. Going to make more subs as well. Salcedo, I want to see how he can fit into the squad in the future. And John Jules, you can have a rest for the league for Darnell Fernando. And 10 minutes left of the game. Like the Mechelen game, I hoped we would have had more goals here. Sevilla are 5-0 up against Mechelen. That's what I wanted from us. And we didn't get it, but we've won the game 1-0. I'm going to look at the updates now. We are top of the group on 9 points. 3, of course, over Sevilla, who we beat. But, of course, got to play them away. I'm going to passionately say, well done, lads. A good win, although we just scraped it. Oh, no. John Jules is... Oh, 1 to 3 days. That's okay. But I think, actually, the Brighton game comes in 3 days. Why? And I don't have a clue what's happened here. N'Golo Kante is now a director of football. But look... He's questioning Leicester. He's one of the quietest men in football. Why would he come out and worry about us? In the Brighton game being 3 days after, we're going to have to get the team sorted right now. Skip the pre-match briefing. Give it to Jody Morris as we go in with 1 change. And of course, it's the injury. Delgado in the net because he got a clean sheet for once. Ramsey, Sanchez, Morato and Alaba at the back. Garcia in CDM with Bogus and Pert Harris in the central midfield slots. With Darlan Fernando coming in at... the wing on the right, and then Dobbin on the left as an inverted winger with Pages up front. Oh, and going into this game, our old team Southampton's just beat Newcastle 4-0 and we lost her. We're back in the relegation zone. That's not what we want. We need a top half finish. I actually still have faith we could get that when we have all us players fit, but not at the moment. As we go into this game against Brighton, we need 3 points. And it's one of the similar teams we've played before, actually better, I think. Freddie Woodman in the net, Longstaff, Karamoko Dembele, Curtis Jones and Ben Knight up front, who I know was at Manchester City because I was going to sign him at one point. Of course, I'm going to sign everyone at one point. I look at so many players as I need to get this team talk right. Passionately say, or aggressively say, I expect it from the boys. I expect it from Delgado in their net, especially if he wants to stay here next season. We've actually had more possession, so I'm going to put us on positive as they get a highlight though. Campunzano over to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones on the ankle, got the block in, but Andre Luis is the one it falls to, puts it in again, and Ben Knight, of course, gets his 6th of the season. How has he got that many goals already? Yeah, sloppy from us once more. Delgado didn't cover himself in glory, but I'm not going to blame him solely on this one because the defence at the back, we missed a header, we missed a slide and he put it in the side netting. And Garcia is the best player again. The player playing out of position the most is our best player. It shows how much we're struggling as Davinson Sanchez actually has a free kick. Can we get an attack off? Kane Ramsey into Garcia. Garcia to come forward with the ball. Gives it to Darlan Fernando. Tries to cut inside. Darlan Fernando has cut inside. Has a shot and Woodman saves. Alaba with a free kick though. Can he whip a good one in? Davinson Sanchez has scored his 4th goal. He's got 2 less than Brighton's striker. This guy is carrying us. And he's a centre-back, he's doing defensive duties, he's doing goal-scoring duties, and that's another header for him. And we can't take away that it's good free kicks from David Alaba, who we brought in. 2 old boys at the back linking up in attack as they have a free kick. Avanswek, please, no. The regen at the back almost got there. He's still got there, actually. He's got on the loose ball. He's going to try and get around his man. Give it to Campunzano. Longstaff at the edge of the box. Hammers it onto the crossbar. And a corner ball here. Pert Harris, can he whip a good ball in? Campunzano heads it away. Now Eric Garcia on the rebound. Bugus into Morato. Morato to come forward over the top. Darlan Fernando playing well, I think, as he gives it to Pert Harris. Dobbin back to Pert Harris. Now Dobbin again, and it's bottled over the line somehow. 4th goal of the season for him, and it's 2-1 to us. Really needed a win here, and it looks like 2 wins out of 2 so far. Darlan Fernando, I thought that was going to be a dodgy ball, but Pert Harris keeps it alive. I'm liking that Pert Harris, you know. He's only 3-star, but he's doing well. And Dobbin, of course, I'm liking him with 4 goals. But, however, they have a highlight just before half-time. I don't want to go in 2-2. Campunzano into Ben Knight. Pert Harris now on the counter. We could actually make it 3-1. Pert Harris, keep on running, mate. Keep on running. Now cross it. Cross it. Oh, he's had the shot and it. We're unlucky. And at half-time, it's 2-1, but I've got to say, Pert Harris in the midfield has been excellent for us. Got to give him most of the credit for having the result that we're having at the moment. And also Garcia, who's on a 7.3. And I made a change. I'm going to take Pages off unless he could get a goal here. Our number 8 up front as Woodman hoofs it forward. Ben Knight on it. No, Davinson Sanchez reads it better into Pert Harris. My two favourite players at the moment. Gives it to Buggers. Buggers over the top to Dobbin. Equally as good as Dobbin comes inside. Has the shot and a good save from Woodman. Still, the ball's going in. Salim Pages has his first goal. But unfortunately, I'm subbing him off. Finally, he's got his first goal in Leicester colours. But I've already made the change and I can't rewind on it now. I'm glad he's got his first goal. Hopefully he can take it into the second game after this. But yeah, I think it's Lee Butler's going to get his chance and hopefully he can do the same. And another free kick for Alaba. Please, Sanchez, another. Oh, Miles Pert Harris. My other favourite player gets a goal. He's second of the season. 4-1. Alaba, like I said before, with another free kick. It was almost Sanchez again. He just aims for Sanchez. And it was just poked in over the line. 4-1. And a corner for Salcedo. We couldn't make it 5, could we? Dobbin. Oh, he's got his second of the season, I think, as Angel Gomez comes on. And it does count. 5-1. We're actually playing really well here. How are we 1-0 down? Lewis Dobbin gets his second of the game. And I'm just sat here thinking how. Brighton just haven't challenged at all in this game. And it looks like we're going to go into the last couple of minutes unscathed even more. 5-1, that's good for us goal difference as well. Especially after our old team, the Saints, won 4-0. I'm going to say it was excellent. Passionately say a very nice victory from the boys. That's what we needed. Pages ends the goal drought. That's what we wanted. And Dobbin, of course, got the man of the match. I need to get him a player face as well as Davinson Sanchez as well. So going to the next game. Oh, and I see it says there, Lotepegu spotted at King Power. Hopefully don't want to sign one of his players. And now we go into the Carabao Cup game against Man City. I don't feel as good. They've just scored 5 goals against Watford. And I'm probably going to go cautious straight away. I'd love it if we could get through. I'd love it. And I don't think I'm really going to make any changes going into this one because we just won 5-1 with Delgado in the net. Bit of a risk, but I'm going to take it with Ramsey, Sanchez, Morato, Alaba at the back, with Garcia in CDM, Buggers, Pert Harris in the midfield, with John Jules back from injury instead of Darlan Fernando, Dobbin and Pages. So yes, a bit harsh on Darlan Fernando after that 5-1 win, but he didn't score. And I don't think he got an assist, so I'm going to give John Jules, who's got 6 goals already, the benefit of the doubt. And of course, as I showed you at the start of the episode, we beat Man City in the last game, but this team looks a lot different. Declan Rice for Charlotte, Rafael Eduardo, Atkinson and Latino Martinez up front. That is harsh, aggressive. I fully expect us to keep us running, going a lot of luck stress, so I'm going to try and recover from that, saying I have faith. I've actually stressed the team out. Not a good talk from me. And 30 minutes in, the first highlight comes now, and we've got the ball. Please don't lose it. Garcia in the middle over to John Jules, and he does. Declan Rice through to Atkinson. Please put a tackle in. Don't let him run through on net. And Delgado actually pulls off a good save. For Sharian with the corner, though. Please don't let him score. Delgado punches it away as well. He's up for this game. Get it away, and the highlight's over. However, they've still got the ball. Goosens gets it from Declan Rice. Don't let him put it in the box. Riccardi now. Riccardi with the ball into Atherton. Come on. Come on, Riccardi. Oh, he's run down and that's a penalty. David Alaba gives it away. Of course it's a penalty. Can Delgado prove himself better for us now? Please make the save for Sharian. One of the signings I tried to make. Buries it. 1-0 down going into the break against Manchester City. And it is half-time. 1-0 down. And not many shocks here as well. There's only 4 teams. I think this is the quarter-final. I think we might have gone straight into the 4th round when we won against Brighton because we finished 6th last season, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we actually have gone one further than usual. But hopefully we can go one further than that if we can turn this game on its head. I think last time against Man City, I just attacked him and it actually worked. So I'm going to do that again. Although as players don't really look like scoring at the moment. I'm not going to make any changes though so far as Alaba has a free kick. You know what can happen here? John Jules. Oh, we've wasted an Alaba free kick. We never do that. Versharin to come away with it. Don't let them score from an Alaba free kick. That'll jinx the whole thing. And Latino Martinez puts it in. 2-0. Oh dear. Alaba's free kicks have been jinxed now. Hopefully not, but I'm just saying that because they've scored from one. Lautaro just straight past Delgado. Could have got down a bit earlier, mate. And Goosens with the ball to Lautaro. Lautaro gets it to Upamecano. 2-0 against Man City. I'd take, to be honest with you, because I didn't expect to win. And Nacional hits the bar. I'm glad it went free. Yeah, I'd take a 2-0 loss. I mean, they've had 26 shots. and we've lost the game. Let's focus on the league. Like I said at the start, I'll passionately say it was a pleasing performance because we didn't get thrashed by who were at the top of the league just a bit ago. Yes, we beat them last time, but still not embarrassing. And at the end of the episode, we sit in 16th after 10 games on 10 points. Not where we want to be. We want to be above Leeds there in 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or maybe even 1st. But I don't think that'd happen for a million years yet. Although it has happened with Leicester before. You never know, it could happen, it could make it happen once more at one point. And in the Europa League, we should be top of the group. Yeah, we are. But goal difference is in favour of Sevilla. So we'll see you in the next episode to see how that goes. I think we've got Victoria Pleasant again off screen, or Mechelen. I'm not sure, but I'll see you in that one. Like, comment, share and subscribe for this series to continue. Your support means the world to me at the moment, and that is what is motivating me to make this video. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay safe, have a good day, and peace.